I've dragged my sorry horns halfway across the orbit chasing after your mortal carcass. You're wanted in the Deadlands at Wretched Spire. Lyranth sent word to Madam Whim. Asked her to locate you and send you to Wretched Spire. So of course, Madam Whim makes me run all over Oblivion and back to find you. If this didn't help reduce my debt, I wouldn't have even bothered. I may or may not have overheard a thing or two. Something about something you learned from some mad prisoner named Elagian. The Riven Cataclysm hidden atop an Ilark summit. I suppose Lyranth wants you to assault the summit. Good luck with that. Remember, Wretched Spire in the Deadlands. If you don't meet Lyranth there,
Look at us, little mortal. Forced to accept the word of a blind old seer. Imprisoned and driven mad in Dagon's blood pit. If Elagian is to be believed, we'll find Sister Saldina and the Riven Cataclysm at the summit. I have heard of the location. A barren peak scoured by winds that flay flesh from bone. A good place to build a secret retreat, provided the walls can withstand the constant winds. Sister Saldina has taken great care to hide the Riven Cataclysm. Always. With Rincaius and his blade bearers beside us, we will fight our way to the Riven Cataclysm. When I have seen what I need to, you can destroy the device. Meet us at the base of an Ilark summit, provided you want to be part of this. Grab the Daedrat and prepare yourself. The dangers of an Ilark summit are enough to make even a Dremora pause. I assume we will have to deal with both Nocthros's forces and the Order of the Waking Flame along the way. That seems unlikely. If Saldina already had such an army, she would deploy it at once. Remember, she is eager to conquer Fargrave and earn Prince Dagon's favor. Still, I do not think we have much time before that changes. The incarnates we encountered were indeed mindless engines of destruction. The Dremora within no longer thinks. All it knows is power and rage. Sister Saldina directs these living weapons for now. But Valkanaz Nocthros wants this power too. Volunteer? The very thought is repugnant. Do you not understand how we value what makes us who we are? To surrender to such a process is to be destroyed. The essence survives, but the mind, the purpose, gone forever. Do you imagine they had a choice? Possibly. But each time we delay the waking flame, we make it less likely that Elagian's mad vision becomes a reality. Although it might have been for the best if you had removed Elegian while you were in the Blood Pit. If Elegian can create something as powerful as the Riven Cataclysm or as subtle as the Anchorite's mask, what else might he devise? One never knows how a talent such as that might prove useful.
Let us go, Master.
I'll meet you at a Nyalok summit. We should be careful. I expect that both Sister Seldina and Nokros may be there.
We will find Nokros at the Nyalok summit, Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. No. Nokros is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me. You dare insinuate? The Master meant no offense. Just a stupid mortal. Nokros never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Yes, Master. To the base of a Nyalok summit, Master. Nokros must pay for this insult he has forced upon me.
Here! Yeah! Here! Here! Here!
I can practically smell Nokros. Hurry, Master. We can catch him.
Good, we're all here. You and Rincaius will lead the assault, mortal.
As we ascend the summit, know that I can protect you from the worst of the lightning and the wind shears, provided you do not stray too far from my side. As for any other threats, you will need to deal with those of your own accord. The dangers of the Deadlands are numerous, mortal. Have you not determined that by now? Arkanaz Novkros will have his minions out in force. He may have been ordered to assist Sister Seldina, but he will look for every opportunity to displace her. You try to interpret Daedric actions through mortal understanding. I have seen the mortals of Wretched Spire do the same thing. It leads to all sorts of trouble. Novkros will seek to discredit and undermine Seldina even... Using the natural defenses of this place to protect them. Probably Novkros's idea.
Soar above this peak. Nothing troubled my true form. That scent! Knockfrost came this way! That's it! Knockfrost went this way! In here! Hurry! This way! I will gnaw Knockfrost's nose off!
We're following your Daedrat?
Knockfrost is gone! Curse him! Blood! Mortal blood! It seems I have a very strong nose in this puny form. Oh, freshly spilled, Master. A mortal died here not long ago. We should look around and see what tale this place can tell us about those who ascend to the summit. Travelers can be careless, especially when they are being killed. Dead mortals pay little attention to where they leave their bodies, or the things they carry. Very untidy. Selfish of them, really. Daedra avoid that by simply not dying. You search the cave, Master. A mortal died nearby. I smell magic, too. Dark.
You found something? I do not take orders from a Daedrat.
Twisted rod. That's what I smelled. It must be important.
I've seen only a few dead mortals during our stays in Wretched Spire. Let me see. This key is not familiar to me, but it might prove useful. A way into the waking flame lair, perhaps? Careless of them to let some weakling walk about with it. Or for Varkanaz Novkros to leave it behind, unless he had no need of it. We saw that Nokros directed his underlings Jind and Zainoaz to question waking flame cultists about the Cataclysm device. I believe this cultist met the same fate. But seizing a captive on Sister Seldina's doorstep... Nokros grows bold. It's unimportant whatever power it once held has been expended. The Daedrat might sniff and paw at it, but if the rod had a purpose, Novkros would not have left it behind. Collect your pet. We should get to the summit.
There is nothing defective about my hearing, Master, or my curiosity. The Blade Bearer is wrong to dismiss me with such contempt. I am Arox the Mutilator! Have I not proved myself useful, Master? As you wish, Master. The day will as you command.
The creature is stowed? Then let us move. Remember, mortal, do not range too far from me, else I cannot protect you from the summit's elements.
Not as good as tearing it down and stomping it to rubble, but still...
Curse it.
Well done.
Our enemies have already fled.
Where is the Dagonist temple? What What exactly did the Mad Seer tell you, mortal? Did he lie?
Nokfrost used that portal, Master. His scent lingers.
I don't think Elagian lied. The Riven Cataclysm must be beyond that portal.
I do not trust open...
Tell me again, mortal. What exactly did Elagian say to you when you asked about the Riven Cataclysm? If that portal leads to wherever the Cataclysm waits, then Elagian spoke true. We will not know until we use it, however. I sense that the portal connects to Nirn. Moreover, it contains a ward meant specifically for me. I dare not step through. Sister Seldina and the Waking Flame have attempted to neutralize me before. They warded this portal with a spell that will unravel my current body. Remember, I cannot die. Not like you. But I can be inconvenienced by the process of reformation. Perhaps, but it would take time we do not have. You must serve as my eyes, little mortal. Find the Cataclysm, examine it, remember everything you see, then do whatever you feel is necessary. We suspect the Riven Cataclysm waits through that portal, but we cannot be sure. If you find it, deal with its guardians and do what you must until I can join you. If this is a trap, do your best to survive and then return to me in the Deadlands. You do not need to concern yourself with my safety, little mortal. Besides, the Blade Bearers who remain have a reputation that is well earned. We will be able to handle most anything that comes after us. I would much prefer to examine an intact Cataclysm. If I cannot dispel the ward, I will simply travel to Nirn and find you. It will just take time. Deal with Sister Seldina and the Waking Flame as you must, but do not destroy the Cataclysm. There are things I still need to learn, mortal. If you feel you must destroy it, then do as I ask and examine it first. Tell me everything you see. But if the danger is not immediate, leave it intact so I may study it directly.
Take the anchorite and go, mortal.
I've never been to Nirn.
I will follow after I
Let's
give
go,
the Blade
Master.
Bearers their instructions and
Nokfrost
confer
must
with
feel the
Lyra.
wrath of my teeth and claws.
So this is Nirn? It's so different.
We are blade bearers, you Dagonist fools! Free us now!
Did you hear that?
Dare they?
The missing blade bearers are here.
Like feral
Our
clan
kin!
fear.
They
Free
feed them
them,
to a
mortal.
device beneath the citadel!
Report, Hadri. What is this place?
They call it Fort Grief. Valkanar's Nokfrost's minions captured us near Jin's foundry and turned us over to the Waking Flame. They brought us here.
Mortal, I will escort my kin back to the portal. Press on and free any other.
Nokfrost is here somewhere. I know that's
Over there. More cages.
No, we won't let you take us. Not to your damn machine.
We won't let you feed us to your device.
These mortals are allies, Dothas. Tell them what you know of this place.
Blade bearers do not bother with mortals. Even those a wretched spire we barely tolerate. But if Rincaius commands it, I will treat you as an ally. This device they call the Cataclysm. It is an abomination. We tracked our first group of missing blade bearers to Kinmarch Jin's foundry. When Nokfrost gave our kin to the Waking Flame mortals, we followed them to a Nylark summit. Yes, bound like Ogrim waiting for the torturer's lash. The mortal leader, Sister Seldina. Nokfrost stood beside her like a trained clanfear. They took our kin to the citadel,
to their Cataclysm device. They use our essence to fuel the infernal thing. I heard the cultists talking. Apparently, early versions of the Cataclysm used a single Daedra and transformed them into some sort of living disaster. But this version, the Riven Cataclysm, it drains the essence from many Daedra, leaving nothing behind. Mortals, you know nothing. They use the collected essences to create a single powerful incarnate. The essences overwhelm the recipients, erasing them, remaking them. They become a mindless force of destruction. Meanwhile, the drained ones die. Normally we cannot, but with our essence drained, nothing remains to return to oblivion. Nothing to reform. You need to know. They have another stronghold, a place called Deadlands. But if you seek the Riven Cataclysm, it's in the fort's citadel.
Mortals, make your way into the citadel. I will follow once my kin is safe.
Strange sense here. Something metallic, sharp. It smells of power. Maybe the Cataclysm Master.
Mortals, I escorted my kin to safety. Now let us find the Riven Cataclysm and punish
You do
our
not
foes.
command here, Nokvraz. I take no orders from you.
Sister Seldina and Nokvraz, they're in the chamber below.
Your mortal hubris amuses me, Seldina. But Lord Dagon has no... Intruders! Stop them!
You lie. You cannot create these targets without me.
You do not think so? No. I am done.
Fools to think you could stop us.
I am leaving, Seldina. I am done with you.
Then go. Lord Dagon will reward my devotion. You'll see. Intruders? Good. You will fall before the power of my newest incarnate. Destroy them, my beautiful creation.
Power from the cataclysm. I'll try to stop the flow. Please collect on something.
Take shelter. There. Those look vulnerable.
Such pointless courage. Who hides behind that mask?
Help! I'm scared too.
You cannot defeat disaster incarnate!
Mortal, my shield will protect you.
I'll figure out something.
Howard's taking control of the Cataclysm. That's not possible. front.
Quick, my friend! Destroy the core!
Bring Caius!
It took a while, but I finally determined your location and opened that portal. Come, mortal. Once the Blade Bearers appeared and told me about Fort Grief, it only took a short time to ascertain your exact location and open a portal. This seemed like a safe enough place to regroup. Now, tell me what transpired. Did you find the Riven Cataclysm? You had to. Before I could examine it? Did you at least take a close look at the device? Or bring back any of its component parts for me to study? So we have nothing? Nothing I can investigate? No one I can interrogate? I am disappointed, mortal. Now I must start all over again. Deadlight? That name is familiar. A lost realm somewhere in Oblivion. We need to return to Fargrave. Make inquiries. Locate this hidden place. Meet me at Madame Wim's, little mortal. Perhaps my investigations will yield answers after all.
Blade Bearers, scour the Deadlands for signs of the waking flame. Wherever Sister Seldina hides, we will find her.
Here there, the Grasp requests your aid.
Master, show Lyrinth the twisted rod. It's important, I'm sure of it.
I assumed we'd find answers here in Fargrave. Some way to salvage the opportunity denied me at Fort Grief. But no. Even Madame Wim seems at a loss as to the location of Deadlight. Let me see. It contains a dormant enchantment of some sort. It feels unpleasant. And the magic, it smells like your Daedrat. I will keep the rod and study it as time permits. Unfortunately, I do not think it is related to Sister Seldina. I'm not sure yet, but the answer will become clear soon enough. I should not have gotten angry, little mortal. You have helped me a great deal, and you certainly helped Fargrave and Nirn by destroying the Riven Cataclysm. Take this as a recompense. The secrets I seek rest with Sister Seldina. She still has the means to create more cataclysms, so the danger to Fargrave and Nirn remains. We must ascertain the location of Deadlight, and this hidden stronghold the Blade Bearers heard mentioned. Come, mortal. We have much to discuss.